In Introduction and Grammar 1, we looked at the subject-verb-object structure of a simple Chinese sentence. In this lesson, we extend that structure to look at how Chinese put together sentences with extra content, such as adverbs, phrases, and clauses. Don't be too concerned too much about the use of technical terms of grammar. The examples given will speak for themselves, especially if you look at the literal English. Okay, we'll start with the subject of a sentence. Practically every sentence in every language has a subject, the person, thing, or matter we are talking about. It could be something about me, or him, or my nephew Ching, or the weather, whatever. In the simplest of sentences, the subject is followed by a verb. In the example here, the subject is me, and my action is cooking. I cook. Incidentally, Chinese doesn't feel right with two-syllable sentences, so a departure from English is already evident here. 3 syllables sounds better. I cook.
我做饭.
Moving on to subject, verb, object. In the last example, the object of my cooking activity was rice. In this one, it is dinner. I cook dinner. I cook dinner.
我做晚饭.
Subject, predicate. Well, grammarians combine anything that follows the subject as the predicate of the sentence. In other words, there is more than just a verb that follows the subject. References to time, location, how you do something are just 3 examples. Time phrases split the subject and predicate. References to time, as in when I am actually going to be doing the cooking, are usually placed late in the English sentence, but in Chinese are usually inserted between the subject and the verb. I cook dinner today.
我今天做晚饭.
Just as in English, however, we can put the time phrase at the beginning of the sentence for emphasis. Today I cook dinner.
今天我做晚饭.
Location phrases. What about where I am doing this cooking? Again, goes between the subject and the predicate. I cook dinner at home.
我在家做晚饭.
Now, a further complication. If the time and location are both there as a predicate, in other words, if you need to say both when and where, put the time before the location. Many commentators will tell you that references to time are always placed second in a Chinese sentence, after the subject. I cook dinner at home today.
我今天在家做晚饭.
Adverbs as predicates. Adverbs in English can be placed before or after the verb, but in Chinese are customarily placed immediately before the verb. I am cooking dinner slowly.
我正在慢慢地做晚饭.
She has already done the cooking.
她已经做饭了.
All right, let's have time and or location and an adverb. What we just said about positioning is even more evident in this example, where our adverb is the last modification to the basic sentence before. Look at the literal English. I am cooking dinner slowly at home today.
我今天在家慢慢做晚饭.
Now, we've met this before as you turn a sentence into a question. The basic structure that we have demonstrated here will be unchanged even when it is changed from a statement into a question. Am I cooking dinner slowly at home today?
我今天在家慢慢做晚饭吗？
Prepositional phrases as predicates. Prepositions are words like at, with, to, from, and so on. Some examples of prepositional phrases are with friends, to the movies, at a restaurant. In English, they come after the verb, but in Chinese they are placed before the verb. I am cooking with friends.
我和朋友一起做饭。
Unless the location refers to a destination. They are going to a restaurant.
他们要去一家餐馆。
Finally, expressions of duration. A duration expression comes after the verb, even if it means splitting, for example, cook and rice. He was cooking for 3 hours.
他做了3个小时的饭。
And that's it for subject, verb, object